I get it. It's 2020. Everything is abominable. And you've been hiding. You've been hiding inside a different version of yourself. But it's time to come out. It's time to stop the thick boy nonsense. It's time to stop the deep Prot mitigation stupidity. The world has changed. The world of Warcraft has shifted. Get out of my way, Teresa. So, did that just say Mind Slave? I'm not going to touch that one. Anyway, so it's time to respec. How do you know it's time to respec? Because you're not holding threat in your dungeons, you're not holding threat in your raids, and you're just letting everyone down because they're geared up for DPS and you're telling them, oh, excuse me, can you please not DPS too much? I'm just getting started. No one wants to hear that. Nobody. So lace up your boots because I'm about to shoot a real mother going down for the loot. So if you don't like Biggie, I don't know what to tell you. And if you don't like Christopher Walken, maybe change your sound settings around in Kansas. Okay, so just make sure that all your sound settings are engaged because they're very important for this video. I knew that back then. So you're going to talk to Christoph Walken, say, yes, I agree to marry you for 10 gold. Hopefully this is like your second time respecking, not your 40th. So if you followed my countless other amazing Fury leveling videos, you probably only respect twice. And lastly, make sure that all of your gear kind of makes sense for Fury Prot. What I mean by that is you should have a lot of agility, as much agility as you can get, but you should still have a good mix of things so that you can walk into Molten Core and good healers can at least do something for you. You know, Brigham Girdle, Blackstone Ring, Rune of the Guard Captain, like these are all great items. You can have Golem Skull Helm, Talisman of Evasion. You can get these from 5-man so easily. And when you have all of these things, let's go. So respec Fury, get 5 points in cruelty for the crit. You're gonna do nothing in arms. We don't even need arms. That's the coolest part about Fury Prot. You don't even need to have arms. You can just, I don't know, use your nose or your forehead to play the game. So drop your arms, cut your arms off, and we're done. In Fury, we're going to prioritize Unbridled Wrath over Demoralizing Shout here, because yes, you are going to spam Demoralizing Shout for small mobs, but generally speaking, it's just not that useful. I know people are probably going to freak out. It's fine. You can shout at your screen all you want. It's not going to demoralize me. So go Unbridled Wrath, because it matches your tier set name. Just kidding. You're really going to skip over the Wrath set, honestly. You're going to go straight to AQ40. But Unbridled Wrath, get that for the Rage generation. It's just a no-brainer because you're going to dual wield a lot. Imp Battle Shout, you need this. Why? Because it just makes sense. Why would you cut yourself down in terms of AP? In Rage, you're going to absolutely need this because you are going to get crit without that shield and without defense rating. That's not really that big of a deal though. Okay, so dual wield, get that for the damage. And Flurry, get that because it's the most important thing. And then get Death Wish and Bloodthirst. Death Wish is a cooldown that you're going to use. It lasts a long time. It's awesome. And Bloodthirst is your bread and butter. Okay, into protection, you're going to put 5 points into the shield. And then you're going to get Imp Blood Rage. You're going to get 5 points in toughness, actually. 1 point in Imp Shield Block. Pick up Last Stand. And then Defiance, the most important thing in the protection tree. So you're going to sit the majority of the time in defense, but this is it. 0-32-19, that's it. That is your master Fury Prot spec. It's clean looking, it's clean feeling, it plays really well. You're going to do a lot of damage this way, but you have to know what you're doing. And that brings me to the last point. How do you know that it's time? How do you know you're ready? Just be confident. Know that you're not going to be stance dancing as much anymore, and that's okay. You don't need to be. It's a waste of a GCD. It's a waste of time. You really need to be maximizing your spells as a Fury Prot warrior, not a Prot warrior, a Fury Prot warrior. So look forward to some examples. I'm going to do some overlay, raid video kind of examples where I talk about your rotation, talk about what you prioritize when, and really what you need to do is dig deep and do the research to figure out where to get the good gear. Obviously make sure that your spells are all higher ranked, at least the ones that matter. You really don't need slam, just saying. Unless you're Michael Jordan. And that's it. So get out there, respec Fury Prot, and then go hit up a UBRS or whatever. If you're jumping into... WoW Classic late in the game, like P5, like I just did, you definitely need to be Fury Prot. You're just not going to be able to hold threat otherwise. Trying to stay deep Prot is not going to work out for you. I promise it's not going to work out, but you have to learn. Go level engineering, watch my other videos about what to rotate, what spells to prioritize when, and get into raids as soon as you can. Why not? What's holding you back? People are geared, they can heal you, they can DPS it, so just have some faith in yourself. With that, go forth knowing.